Hello, good morning. Good morning. If you are joining, let me know where you're watching from, what city and state. We are going to do another Get Ready With Me chit chat. Happy Saturday. I have a little bit of a cold, so please forgive me. I'm also going to be trying out this one size Ultra Peach setting powder to see how it works. It's for medium to dark skin, so hopefully it's going to work for me. I like deep to dark tones when it comes to any of my beauty products, but it was gifted to me, so we'll take a gifted one size powder. All right, let's start getting ready. I have my hair tied down. Hi, welcome. If you're joining, let me know where you're watching from, what city and state. We're just gonna do a get ready with me chat. Hi, sis. Hi. Okay, my sister's here. Yeah, I didn't like this is my first one size product, so we'll see how it works out. Um, Hi Indigo, how are you, babes? Good to see you. Um, I'm getting some fruit. I have been not feeling good the last couple of days. I have an hour to get ready because I'm shooting content all day today. I do feel a lot better, but honey, it was touch and go for a minute. So welcome if you're watching. Let me know what city and state that you're watching from or what city you're watching from. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. If you're new here, wife, mom, content creator, based out of Birmingham, Alabama, Nigerian born, um, Nigerian Ghanaian mix. She's a biracial girl. Um, so let's get started because we don't have that much longer. We're gonna put on sunscreen. So I already did all my skincare when I was upstairs. So I'm just gonna put on sunscreen. Can somebody remind my sister how important sunscreen is? She doesn't wear sunscreen, and for the life of me, I don't know why. Sunscreen is so good for your skin. If you have hyperpigmentation, which I have like around my mouth, sunscreen's amazing. I usually use the Super Goop Unseen sunscreen. It's like my favorite sunscreen. No white cast. You can tell gives you a little bit of a glow. I also like the Clarins 50 Plus Broad Sunscreen. It goes on white, but it goes into your skin without a white cast. So, what are we talking about today? What's the topic? I'm going to let you guys pick the topic and then we'll get into it while we get ready. We're going to start on the eyebrows. My sis said that's my business. Hi, Funmi, all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Hi, Brooklyn. Is anybody going to Essence this year? Raise your hand if you plan on going to Essence. Thank you. Rose said sunscreen is so important. Raise your hand if you're going to Essence or put it in the comments. Say me, me, me. I'll be at Essence this year. And I would love to meet some of you guys if you're there. Um, Hi, thank you for the thumbs up. This is the NYX Brow Glue. Hi, good morning, New Jersey. Nobody's from the South. You guys are all Northerners, except for my sister. She lives here in the South. But yeah, what's the topic? What are we talking about today? We could talk about content creation, handbags, life tips, dating tips. I know last time when me and my sister were on here, we talked about relationships and how to handle being single. Hi, San Diego. I also want to do a live one day from my closet, and we can do like an in-depth handbag analysis from my closet. Is that something you guys would be interested in? You would be interested in? Give me a thumbs up. I tried to do it on TikTok, and they ended up taking my life down. They said I was selling handbags. I'm like, I'm not selling it. I'm just showing it. Nobody's selling a handbag. If you're joining, good morning. Happy Saturday. Let me know where you're watching from. We are doing a Get Ready With Me. Just trying to get our eyebrows together before we get started on a full glam. So tonight, my husband has an event for the lawyers, the what's that thing called? The Alabama Lawyers Association, which he used to be president over, is getting an award. So he will be there supporting the new president. He's not president anymore. And so we are going to that. So I need the makeup to last like all day. So I have to shoot a lot of content today, a lot of YouTube videos today. And then I need the makeup to last all the way till tonight. Baby, they thought I was selling handbags. I said, no, honey. Not a sale is being made. I'm just out here. We're just talking about it. But they used to love the handbag lives. And then I had to stop doing it because they were like going to ban my page. So I thinking I could do that here on okay, let's talk about podcasts because y'all aren't giving me subjects. So I'm just going to talk about the things that have been on my mind lately. And that is like, when did podcasts become so easy to start? Like, I've thought about starting a podcast, and the amount of equipment that you need, the amount of money to do it right, it's so expensive. So I'm always shocked when men, these not always men, I'm always shocked when these people start podcasts and they start saying the most craziest things on podcast. So there's this influencer on TikTok who was dating this guy. Mind you, when you're dating somebody, I just feel like if you're not married to them, you shouldn't come on the internet and talk about the inner workings of your relationships. Is that just me? Even if you are married to them, you shouldn't come on the internet and talk about the inner workings of your relationship. It's just not a good thing. To come on there and say, well, we go 50-50. She pays 90% of the bill. I pay 100% of the bill. We do. It is like a recipe for disaster. Do you guys remember when, what's her name? Gabrielle Union. Do you guys remember when Gabrielle Union, who to me talks entirely too much about her relationship, like everything, her and Jada Pinkett, everything we've learned about them, it's been by force. Nobody has asked anything about the relationship, but every day they get on Al Gore's internet, Beyonce's internet, Blue Ivy's internet to talk about a life nobody asked about. So do you remember when she came on the internet and she was talking about, I'm doing this so backwards. I was supposed to do this first before sunscreen, but I'm like late already. Do you guys remember when she came on there and she was talking about how her and first of all, ooh, I don't want to talk about this on the internet. I feel like, ooh, this is too much. It's too much. She came on there and she talked about how her she talked about the like sexual act of her and her husband and how he liked it. Why are you talking about that on the internet? Do you know the internet is like forever? Do you know the internet lives forever? Like you can't go back and take this stuff back. She came on there. Do y'all remember that? Give me a thumbs up. She came on there and talked about the sexual, what happens in the private bedroom of her and her husband. Not even a couple of years later, she came on the internet again. Exactly why. She came on the internet again and she talked about how she pays her own bills. Like that man that made $100 million plus in the NFL, NBA. I think he's an NBA player. I don't know anything about sports. This man that made $100 million plus in the NBA, she's paying 50%. She said, I pay my own bills. He pays his own bills. People were like, why are you telling us this? Do you know how crazy that sounds? Because we know your net worth, Gabrielle Union's net worth, just from, the movies that she's done. I mean, we can do a guesstimation of her net worth. We can also do a guesstimation of his net worth. Like his net worth is in the hundreds of millions of dollars. So for you to be sitting up here telling us that this man makes you pay your own bills, 50% of the bills, it makes it seem, do you know what that makes him look like? Yeah, she was complaining. Do you know, mind you, when you're married, right? You're supposed to protect your spouse. I don't know. The new age girlies, the new age marriages, don't look at marriages that way. If you're married, put a ring in the comments, please. Your job, not to protect your spouse from like, pew, 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 putting his hands on you. You're not protecting your, we're not talking about nothing crazy. Like, don't protect him, baby. Sing it from the rooftops. Get on the internet and tell everybody what that man did. Like, I'm a big advocate, baby. Embarrass him. If he's doing something like that, embarrass him. Get him fired from his job. You know, make sure he never works again. Yeah, something is peeling on me. Something is peeling on me. I don't know what it is. Like, go ahead, do everything that you can do to make sure he never sees the light of day. If he's like doing something not good, illegal towards you. But the little things, the simple things, your job as a spouse and his job as a spouse, let me use this, is to protect you from his own family, your own family. Y'all's job is to protect each other, to make sure each other is seen in the best light. You may argue in private, but in public, you are a united front. So for you to come on here and tell us that your husband, who makes $100 million plus, I don't know what is peeling on my face, but it's whatever. It's a product I used, and I got to figure out what it is, because that's what we don't want. It's for our skin to be peeling while we're putting on makeup. That's not good. I'm just going to put a little bit of moisturizer on. It's for your, oh, there's only one married person? Oh. Is this something y'all want to talk about? If there's only one married person, I'm going to keep going though. Your job as a married woman, your job as a married man is to protect your spouse. You may argue in private, you may argue, you know, but when you are in front of your family, when you are a united front. Again, I'm not talking about a man that's like verbally, emotionally, mentally, physically abusive. We're not talking about that, baby. Embarrass them. Put him out. Put him out there. Let us see his face. Like, let us see his face. But little disagreements, little arguments, that is you're supposed to protect each other. So for you to come on the internet and talk about your spouse and what he doesn't do, as rich as he is, that you're still having to pay your end of the deal, you're still having to help him with something she was saying, it makes him look bad. Like, I don't know, did anybody else think that was like, baby, what is you doing? I would never do that to my man. I don't care if I was paying 50% of the bills, and I'm not. I would never put him out there like that. I would try my best. I wouldn't even tell my family he was making me pay half the bills or something. So I'm single, ready to mingle, but I agree with your viewpoint of being a united front. 1,000%. You have to be a united front. Like, if you want your marriage to work, one thing I'll tell you, single ladies, come to the front. Come to the front. Give me a thumbs up if you're single. Come to the front. Any man that you decide to date, that you decide to give time to, that doesn't protect you around his friends or his family, that's not the one. Right? Hold on, y'all. That's not the one. You need to run for the hills. Any man, like, if you are dating somebody and you're having like the worst time with his family's like, or her family is like making you feel some sort of way. They're talking about you. They're making snide remarks. They're joking about you. They're making you feel unwanted. Honey, do not go ahead and get married, because it doesn't get any better. And I'm talking to my African sisters, okay? Because these African moms, and I'm an African mom, so I get it. These African moms can be hard. Baby, they can show you shaggy. So I would definitely say, if you are already dealing with narcissism with the family, if you're already dealing with, you know, them talking bad about you, gaslighting you, making you feel bad, talking about your weight, talking about how you look, talking about how you cook, baby girl, run to the hills from whence your help comes from, okay? Because it doesn't get any better. You got to suss that man out or that woman out in the dating process. And when it comes to dating, a lot of us date the wrong way, right? We put so much effort into the job we're going to go into. We put so much effort into, you know, our next meal. Baby, we all about energies when it comes to the girlfriends we have around us. But when it comes to a man, the energy disappears. The energy's gone. It's gone. Can't find it. It's gone. Like Nemo. When it comes to like A good man, y'all, like, please, please. If he's 5'11", 6 foot, everything is gone out the window. You know, if he is a little good looking, got a little six pack, everything is out the window. Like all of our thought processes is gone. Like don't let him look a little bit decent. Don't let him be tall, dark, drink of water. Baby, what morals? What were we saying? We literally forgot what we were saying. You got to have that same energy you give to, oh, I can't be around this person, I can't be around this girl, her energy's off, who's all gonna be there, you know I love energies. Keep that same energy when it comes to a good looking man or a good looking woman, because being married is one of the most important decisions you will ever make. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Go ahead and put guilty. Go ahead and put guilty down there. Don't be ashamed. Y'all are guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. I was guilty of that. I almost married somebody that would have unalived me. Do you know what I mean? I almost married somebody that would have pop, 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 pop. And I'm not making fun of that, but he really would have. It's just, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. But I was engaged to somebody that would have pop, 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 make that pop, 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 make that forehead swell up. So when it comes to, and thank God I was smart enough to be like, yeah, no, I'm going to get off this train before it crashes. And I broke off the engagement like a month before the wedding. But you have to keep that same energy when it comes to dating. There's a lot of people put their hands up saying they were single. You got to keep that same energy when it comes to how you pick your friends. Like, some of us are so quick to cut off a friendship. That person didn't show up to your birthday party. Cut. That person didn't show up the way that you wanted them to show up. Cut. That person said something that hurt your feelings. Cut. Like, we'll cut off a girlfriend in 3.5 seconds. But that man that didn't remember our birthday, that woman that couldn't even see fit to like show up for something we needed them show up for, that man that every 3 days he's breaking up with you. Like, y'all, if y'all are, how do we get on relationships? Because I feel like somebody needed to hear this. I feel like somebody needed to hear this. That's why we're talking about it. Let's talk about it, okay? If you're dating somebody and every 3 to 5 business days they break up with you, and you're still like, that's my man, I'm sticking beside him, baby, don't save her. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved. If you're dating somebody and they get mad, and y'all, I know, like, I'm a fashion luxury girl, but I also love talking about relationships, and I love helping my girlies out. Come on. Let me preach on this good Saturday. Some of y'all aren't going to see a church on Sunday. I'm probably the only person you're going to hear. So give me a second to preach. If you're dating somebody, and the minute women give more grace to men, exactly, you will cut your family off before you'll cut Tyrone off. You will cut your mom, your dad for a small disagreement. Pew, give me the scissors. Give me the scissors. I just got to protect my energy. I don't need that kind around me. But that man has been dragging you out from Timbuktu to the gates of hell, baby. And he getting chance after chance after chance. Baby, call him Chance. Call him Chance the Rapper, honey. Because he's remixing the lies. He's remixing the pain. He's remixing the misery. But you're there every day, ready, sitting, ready to be fed. Ready to be fed another lie, baby. Call him Chance the Rapper. Because all he got, baby, he got 335 lives with you. But that family member that says something, cut him off. That friend that didn't show up to the birthday, cut him off. That person you felt like, oh, she didn't say hey to me, cut him off. But Chance the Rapper has been up here. You don't even have edges left dealing with him. But no, you're not going to cut him off because it's better than being alone. Right? Here are the things to look for. Any man that when you disagree with him calls you out of your name, cut him off. Cut him off. Never in my life, I dated one person, the person I was engaged to. He used to call me, I don't curse, y'all, so I'm just gonna spell it out. And I don't even know if you can curse on here, but I don't curse anyway. He called me a bitch every time he got mad. I was a short troll. I was big. I was rotund. I was, ugly. I was this. I was that. I was this. Everything but a child of God. And here I am saying, it's okay. It's just because I made him mad. It'll get better. He's just had a rough day. Baby, making excuses, honey. Baby, making excuses like I'm a parent trying to check their child out of school early. Baby, I was writing him excuse after excuse after excuse, not knowing that this man was no good. He wasn't good for me. He wasn't good for himself. But we would sit there and excuse a man that would talk to us anyhow, anywhere. Not a kind word has been said out of this man's mouth. But we're still sitting here saying, that's my man. That's my man, my man, my man. I'm sticking beside him. For a smile, for a Coke, for a trip to Nobu, we will literally put up with so much. For a Happy Meal and a cheeseburger. Hell, some of them aren't even taking you to Nobu because they don't got Nobu money. We'll put up with anything to have somebody just keep our bed warm. We're putting up with a lot more than we should. Any man that talks to you crazy, that's number one. Right? If he can't talk to you, and I'm not talking about talk to you nice when things are going well, because anybody can talk to you nice when you've cooked dinner, everything's done, you don't through your legs over the back of your head, baby, you doing gymnastics. Any man can talk to you well when they're happy. When they're mad, that's where it matters. When they're mad, are they yelling? Are they screaming? Are they calling you out of your name? Are they leaving for hours on end? Are they trying to make you jealous by not telling you where they're going? Are they not checking in? Do they go days without talking to you? Baby, those are all red flags. Let's call this live Red Flag Nation. Okay? Y'all comment some other red flags. Let's call this live Red Flag Nation. Baby, I don't know how we got here, but we're here. And when we're here, we're going to wave those flags. We're going to wave those flags. Let them wave in the wind. Any man that talks to you crazy when he's mad, run. Any man that when he gets mad, throws. Baby, he loves to throw stuff. He loves to break things. He loves to break things, baby. He's breaking the lamp. He's breaking a TV. He's breaking this. He's breaking that. He's throwing things. He's taking your phone. He's throwing it. He's throwing things around you. Like he's not coming to you with the anger. He's coming around you with the anger. Give it a couple of years. And I'm saying years like, give it a couple of months. When he realizes, oh, she's not going anywhere. She sees me doing all this. She sees me talking crazy to her. She's not going anywhere. She's still staying there. She sees me throwing things. She's not going. Baby, it's only a matter of time before that anger turns towards you. And you become the object that's being thrown. You nip it in the bud. Hey, I don't like it when you disrespect me by calling me out of my name. Please stop. I don't like it when you throw and break things when you're angry. Please stop. If you cannot, I cannot continue in this relationship. And when you say that and he does it again, leave and stick to it. We say it, we're like, I can't deal with a man that curses, and that man is cursing like he's getting paid for every curse word that comes out of his mouth. And we told him not to do it, but we don't leave. What do you think that tells him? What do you think that tells him? Baby, you didn't mean what you said. And he's going to keep doing it. I don't like it when you yell at me or when you call me names. And the last time he called you a heffalump and a woozle, you still sat there. What do you think is going to happen? Baby, next time you're going to be a trailer trash dump truck. I don't know. I don't know what y'all call each other, but not introducing to his family, red flag. Baby, y'all are giving some good red flags. No outside dates. Hey, Rose, have you been there before? Because you got some good ones. A man that will not take you outside, a man that will not introduce you, and I'm saying man, but I mean men and women. simultaneously. I only deal with men, so that's why I say men. Y'all, my kids are coming down. What'd you say, baby?
I just really want. I'm just wanting my toy.
Okay. What happened to what happened to? Okay. All right. A man that will not let you know where he lives. Red flag. How you not gonna tell somebody that you're dating? No, 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 no. You guys can't come down here with the noise. How you not gonna tell somebody you're dating where you live? And I'm not talking about somebody you just met. Don't tell somebody you just met where you're dating. But y'all have been together. You've been over their place. But you won't tell them where you live. You've never take them over your place. Either you don't want to see it because your place isn't nice, or you're married. And I'm gonna lean towards married. Or you have a long-term girlfriend that lives with you. And let's go back to no outside dates. Y'all, how do you date somebody that will not take you outside? That man has a relationship. That man is married. Don't fool yourself. Either he is married, there's only two options. He's either married or he's ashamed of you. And any man, y'all, think about this. I knew men that wouldn't date. They would be dating a girl the minute their homeboy or their homeboy said that the girl was not good looking, they would break up with the girl. You're literally dating a child. Because what grown man wants permission and acceptance by their homeboys in order to date you? If you thought I was attractive, that's all that mattered. But there are a lot of guys, I know guys that will not, like, they'll send a picture of you to their homeboys in a group chat, right? And this, I saw a TikTok video, this happened to this girl. He sent a picture of her and ended up screenshotting it, right? Screenshotting the conversation, and he meant to send it to somebody else and ended up sending it to her. And in the thing, he'd sent a picture of her. She was a plus-size girl, unfortunately. You know, don't even get me started on us curvy girls. He sent the picture to his own boys, and the things they were saying about this girl that he quote unquote was so in love with, and he mistakenly sent her what his homeboys were saying about her. They were calling her all types of names, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna break up with her." And that's that's your man. That's who you're fiending after. Somebody that can't even love you correctly to stand up for you. If a man is not taking you outside, he's either married in a relationship or he is ashamed of you. And I'm not talking about the men that don't have money to take you outside. Those men will take you to McDonald's so proudly. Those men will take you around their family and let their mom cook for you because they know they can't take you anywhere nice. There's a difference. And we, as women, we've all been there. We've all known when somebody was ashamed to be with us. In, not all of us, but you have to be as tough as you are, cutting off women, cutting off family members, cutting off people that you feel like don't match your vibe, don't match your energy, don't bring anything to the table. Please, please, please do that for the people that you date plus 10. Like, if you're cutthroat with your family, baby, times 10. Be that with somebody that you're dating. We look at dating so wrong. Dating isn't just to, and mind you, some people are just dating for fun. Some people don't want to get married. This is not for you. This life is not for you, baby. Keep turning up, keep having your fun. That was never my goal in life. I never wanted to be somebody that was like just having fun for the sake of fun, you know, just rolling around with just random men. It never was going to work for me. I wanted a good man. I wanted to get married. I wanted somebody that was going to talk softly to me, take care of my kids, take care of my needs, and then I take care of him and his needs. That was my goal in life. So if that's not your goal, then this is above your pay grade. Forget what we're saying. But if that's what you want, you're not dating to find, you know, you're going to find somebody good looking. We're not saying that. But that should not be your number one priority. Your number one priority should not be 6 feet, 6 figures, 10 inches. If you know, you know. That shouldn't be your number one priority. Your number one priority is, does this person fit the standards that I have for myself? Those, and I'm not talking about the little standards. I'm talking about the big ones. Are they kind? Do we have the same religion? Do we have the same goals in life? Could I see myself taking care of this man or this woman if they get sick? Could I see myself being with this man or woman 30 years from now? Can I see myself having children with this person? This person takes care of his children, doesn't run. Those are the big things. Is he 6 feet? Baby, that's a little thing. Does he make six figures? That changes. When I met my husband, he was making $25,000 a year as a law clerk. So let's just be so for real. But I knew, baby, when he aligned himself to me, he was going to be a multimillionaire. There's no way. There's no way he wasn't going to be a multimillionaire. So I wasn't like, oh no, he's not already made. He's not already rich. I can't do this. I want Nobu. I want Yves Saint Laurent. I want to be flued out. No, I saw a man that had a goal for himself and had a goal for his future family. And I said, I can get beside that and I can help multiply that goal. And I did. And I'm still doing it. And he's still doing it. And we're still rocking together 10 years later. So think about like the big goals. Does this man or woman have a goal for themselves? Right? Do they have plans for themselves? Do they know where they are going with their life? Exactly. And I'm not talking about potential. There's a difference. Potential without a plan is a dream. And we all have dreams. I dreamed of being an actress, right? When I was younger. Where did that end up? Nowhere. Because dreams without a plan is nothing. If you have dreams without a plan, it's literally, baby, we all can have dreams. That potential needs to be interlaced with vision and a plan. Everything you said to Labios, I'm sorry, I can't say your name right. That potential needs to be married to a plan and a vision, a visionis. So when I met my husband and he told me, oh, I want to be a lawyer, I said, okay, that's great. He'd already gone to law school. He'd already passed his bar. I met him the day before he took his bar. He'd already finished law school. So it wasn't somebody telling me I want to go to law school and they didn't have any plans in place. Baby, they hadn't even taken the LSAT. What is that? Now it's different when you're dating and you're younger. But when you're in your 30s, late 20s, 30s dating, you need more than a potential. Okay? You need somebody that's more than just talk. He's telling you, oh, I want to own a chain of barbershops, but doesn't know how to cut hair, has never been to business school. Baby, what are you talking about? I want to be a rapper. I want to be a rap star. Don't get me started on that. Okay? You can be a rap star, but what are you doing in the meantime to generate income? Right? You're not just going to be a rap star where I work, and you sit on the couch and cut records. That's not going to happen. What's your secondary job until you become that rapper that you want to be? I want to be a doctor, not a GED in sight. Y'all have to. We got to look past the looks, and the looks are important. I'm not here saying looks aren't important. Looks are important, but please, please, please get past the looks. I know a lot of good looking men that don't have anything going for themselves, just like I know a lot of not good looking men that also don't have anything going for themselves, but they will find a woman that has something going for themselves and they will latch on to that woman for dear life. They will latch on to her, run her dry, and then go find somebody else to marry. We got to stop making it so easy for these people to come in and out of our lives. We just got to stop making it so easy for them to come in and out of our lives, sell us a pipe dream, and then move on to the next person. This is Fenty Beauty. I forgot the name of this thing. What do you call this thing? I'm also, when it comes to makeup, I do my eyes first, because if I do my eyes last, I'll have to redo my entire makeup. because it will run down on my face. So I have to do my eyes first, and then I'll go and conceal. So yeah, that's it, the concealer. Number, yes, you got to look at their character, their integrity, helpful with your goals. They have a plan for themselves, and then they're willing to come along and figure out what your plans are as well. If you tell him, oh babe, I think I want to do real estate, he's not like, real estate, really? You think that's something you can do? Like, they're not putting down your dreams while you're helping them build yours, because we also do that. There's a lot of times we will help this person build up their dreams, and when our dreams come, they don't care to help us. Anybody that belittles a vision that you have for yourself, any man that can sit there and poke jokes and make fun of you when you're like, I want to do this, I want to be this, I want to be that. Sis, no, please. Like, abort mission now. Anybody that, somebody said it's somebody, a red flag, they're mean to wait staff. Anybody that can't treat somebody they feel like is, you know, helping them, or, anybody that thinks somebody's below them because of socioeconomic anything. That's I'm preaching louder than y'all are clapping. That's the problem. I'm preaching louder than y'all are clapping. Anybody that thinks somebody is below them because of their socioeconomic level, because of where they are, because of how they look, run. And let me just tell you something. Can we talk and y'all don't get mad? Can we talk and y'all don't get mad? Give me a thumbs up, because I might say something that's a little controversial, and I want to make sure I don't offend anybody. This is the Fenty Ebony, the darkest contour, because she's a chocolate girl. She's a chocolate girl. Okay, let me tell you something. And this is for my women that date outside of their race. Love y'all, love it down bad. My sister-in-law is white. Beautiful woman, love her to death. Best mother, best something. Best everything to me. She does everything so well. But if you're dating a man and he puts down his own race, we're talking about people that put down different things. If you're dating a man and he puts down his own race, don't date them.
Mommy, I think my toy's
Okay?
in the car.
Don't date them. If they go out of their way to talk about black women or white women or brown women, any woman that's of their own type, you're dealing with somebody that does not like themselves. So how can they properly love you when they don't like themselves, when they're trying to remove themselves out of their own society, out of their own sphere? Baby, you got to look at the reason why they're with you when it comes to that. You got to question why they are with you, why they're so hellbound on hashtag swirl life, hashtag mixed kids, hashtag curly hair kids, hashtag. But we'll move on from that, because I don't want to offend anybody, because some of y'all are in relationship with black men that are like that, and I'm gonna let y'all have it. Some of y'all are in relationships with brown men or black or white men that are like that. Okay, yeah, because yeah. Do you prefer YouTube or TikTok for posting? I think it changes.
Can I bring this out of the car?
Yeah, you can. I think it just changes. Some days I really like YouTube. Day to day. It's a daily thing. Some days I really like YouTube. Some days I really like TikTok. Right now, I'm liking YouTube a lot more, because TikTok has turned into HSN, Shopping Network. And if you are a creator actually creating great content, you're not going to get seen unless you're selling. So yeah, men that disrespect their own women, they're a different breed of like toxicity. And what I want you to do is run away from them or even if you're a black woman dating if you're a light skinned woman dating a black man, and he's like,
Glasses.
Yeah, you don't have to ask me. Ah, those dark skinned women. Oh my God, they're that baby. Run. He's not like. Come on, think about it. Why is that man really with you? Because why in on God's green earth would I put down somebody else in order to validate my relationship? I'm not thinking about any other woman from any other complexion or race. I'm just excited, to be with you. I don't have to compare you to anybody else. But the minute that man starts comparing you to something that he says he doesn't like, why? Why? Who brought that up? Where'd that come from? Who said that? What did Portia say? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Nobody. How did dark skinned girls get into this? But let's just be so honest. Some of y'all love that, so you love it. So and if you do, I'm gonna let you have it. But just know that is not a healthy relationship, because never in my husband's whole so and so years, 12 years of being together. And mind you, he only, like most of the girls he dated were mixed, right? Never once has he said, there's some mixed girls, light skinned girl. Baby, he never bring up no girls. He never has brought up another girl. Because that's not a thought in his mind. He's fully happy where he is. So for your spouse to be sitting there projecting about other women he's not even with, put two and two together. Because if women of his own race are running through his mind like that, yeah, yeah, you do the math. The biggest things I've learned is that you can't change a man who doesn't want to change for himself. I dated a man who I thought I could change, but I ended up wasting a lot of time. Sis, right there, you hit the nail on your head. Because a lot of times as women, especially, let me just talk to women, especially, I've been talking to women the whole time, let me not lie. When it comes to fixing a man, baby, call us Babiana the Builder. Honey, give her the Allen wrench, give her the power tools. Just call us Babiana the Builder. We will bend over like Neo. We will bend ourselves out into pretzels looking for the best in that man. Honey, we will be underneath the wardrobe and the cabinets looking for the best in that man. We will sit there and think we can. Come on now. Come on. Sis, you've told yourself you were going to start working out every year for the last 10 years. Your New Year's goal has been to exercise 3 days a week, 4 days a week. Have you done it? Have you started? You can make yourself change, but in your mind, you can make this man a better man. How? How? And I remember this girl, she was dating this guy 7 years, all throughout college, 7 years of her best life. College is like your best life. Dating this man, giving him everything, giving him her life, her tears, all of it, doing everything that she could for him. Baby, this man graduated college, 7 years now she's been with him. 7 years. All throughout. A little bit high school, college. Hello? I feel like I'm frozen. Am I frozen? There we go. I froze up for a little bit, y'all. I don't know what happened. Am I back? We can't see you. Am I back? Okay, good. I'm back. Where was I? Where were we? Somebody called me. That's what happened. Where were we? Where were we? Now I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, okay. That's where I remember where I was. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. This girl, she dated this guy in college, all throughout college, a little bit after college. 7 years of her good childbearing, happy years. Baby, how come when he got into his job field, when he got into his career field, he got hired at some firm. He was like architectural firm. He left her. He left her. And then 3 months later, he was engaged. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, please. Do not waste your time on any man. If he has not told you exactly, explicitly what he's going to do, and he hasn't taken the steps to bring to pass what he's going to do, because a man can sell you a $3 dream, right?
And
Go open the door for auntie. A man can sell you a $3 dream, but if he's not putting actions in place to bring that dream to pass, then it's not, what's not clicking. Don't sit there and wait. He kept telling this girl he was going to marry her, he was going to propose. It was going to be this year, then it was going to be this year, then it was going to be this year. 7 years later, she woke up, no proposal. He broke up with her and was engaged to somebody else. When a man knows you're the one, it doesn't take him 7 years. Unless you both agree on 7 years. And mind you, don't be the one that agrees on 7 years trying to be that. I'm a cool girl. I don't care. I let my man do what he do. And inside you're screaming. Inside you're seeing everybody else get engaged and you're like literally crying in the pillow. Baby, you better let it be known from the church steps to the steeple what your plans are. When I met, and I'm going to finish it off here because my aunt is here and we're supposed to be shooting content. I have a video coming for y'all. Y'all are going to love it. My aunt is a fragrance expert, like literally owns hundreds and hundreds of bottles of perfume, and she loves dupes. So we're going to do a dupe video of some of the most like expensive perfumes out there. Smell good. Let me tell you this. When I met my husband and hey babe, when I met my husband, he asked me to be his girlfriend. The day he asked me to be his girlfriend, I told him, I said, listen, I would love to be your girlfriend, but here are my stipulations. This was like, we were sitting on his bed and he was like, let's be girlfriend and boyfriend. I said, yeah, great. Here are my stipulations. One, I only have 2 years to give you. Love you to death. You're such a good guy. 2 years. 2 years max. After 2 years, I'm leaving. If by 2 years we're not engaged or married, I'm leaving. And then also, I am not going to be spreading a bald eagle for you because I'm not doing that till I get married. Whether we made it or not, that's not the point. It was in my heart. So I just told him that, and then I told him like I'll never move in with you until I'm married because that's just a boundary I will not cross. And of course, I'm not giving you any kids until I get married. And that was the thing. And he knew that. It wasn't an ultimatum. I didn't wait till we were like 5 years in a relationship. I didn't wait till we were even a week in a relationship. I told him that when he asked me to be his girlfriend. So he already knew, like, if you say yes to me being your girlfriend, these are my stipulations. I'm not going to budge on it. I'm not moving on it. So make sure that this is something that you want. We have to be so upfront as women with what we want out of these relationships. We can't wait for somebody to tell us what they want. We have to know what we want. And I know good men are scarce, but let me just tell you, it's better to be single than to be miserable married. And married people that have been miserable. Yeah, you'd rather just be single than to be sitting in bed or sitting in a house with somebody you cannot stand. Somebody that's mean, that's vindictive, that talks to you crazy, that doesn't care about you. Like, So, go ahead, let them know. Let them know your stipulations, and don't budge from it. Do not budge from it, because the minute you budge from it, they know that they can shift around with you. Is Auntie here?
Who's Auntie?
Auntie Karen. Go open the door for Auntie.
Auntie Karen?
Yeah. The minute you budge on it, they know, okay, she didn't really mean that. She didn't really mean that. Because she said she wasn't gonna allow me to talk to her crazy, and she just did. She said she only had 2 years to give, and we 5 years in. What she said, baby, the minute you start allowing things to happen, and they'll start moving the goalpost. It's that same thing. If you give a mouse a cookie, you give him a cookie, baby, he'll be in the house asking for milk. You give him milk, he's going to ask for somewhere to take a nap. You give him somewhere to take a nap, he's going to ask for a room. Next thing you know, you got a mouse living with you, dropping pellets everywhere. So, okay, y'all. I know we didn't get to finish our makeup, but love y'all. We'll talk soon. Bye.